There are these myths, legends, of a certain group of heroes brave enough to muster the courage to go up against the beasts. They go by different names. The dragon tamers, big lizard killers, but they're mostly known by the Dragon Knights. Hey, what's going on, Knights? This is the Gamer. Welcome back to another epic video. So today, I know it's been a while. It's almost been a week since I wanted to upload this video a while back, but I think it's been this past few weeks that I've been just kind of crazy. I've actually been trying to work on stuff behind the scenes, so that's why there are videos where I'm like, I do look weird colored. And actually today is gonna be another test video. I'm trying out a new camera. This is actually like a camera, so we'll see how it looks. I have no idea how it'll look, but we'll go ahead and get started. I probably already have started the runs in the background. I've pre-recorded about 30 runs, so you can go ahead and see, like, there might be kind of a little bit of cuts because I saw that there were messages and I was like, oh crap, I accidentally didn't cut them out, or I didn't swipe fast enough. But those are kind of the uncut footage, just so you can see how reliable it is. And what we're going over is my Wyvern 13 team, the Dragon Knights. It's gonna be like, you have no idea how long I've been trying to make this team. But before we get started on that, I actually want to do a little announcement before anything, and hopefully, like I said, this video won't be too long. I have no idea how fast the animation is going to be going for the pre-recorded stuff, but big announcement. So my I don't like saying this, but my birthday is actually in a week, in about a week. It's like a week and a half or something like that, right? So next Wednesday, I believe it is next Wednesday, right? Next Wednesday, I will be doing, I'm not sure if I'm actually going to be streaming, but I will be doing summons for a viewer on my birthday. And I feel like it's weird, right? Because usually on your birthday you do your own summons. I actually do have 51 ML summons that I'm not doing on my birthday. Funny enough, I've already started this kind of saving thing for a while, and I want to build up to 100. And once I hit 100, I'll go ahead and summon them. I think I'll do that on stream, and I'm still not sure if this birthday summons is gonna be either on stream or just a video that I'm going to end up recording, or just end up doing streaming and then editing it, the stream itself. I have no idea. But next, it's gonna be November 11. Easy day to remember, 11/11. So clear out your calendars and wish me happy birthday. Just kidding. No, but it's going to be exciting. I think this is the first year I've actually done something like this. I don't usually do anything special for my birthday, but yeah. So I just wanted to kind of give a little announcement, and and before we actually get on the actual team, let me explain kind of the thought process, and I'm going to go ahead and go over everything in detail that I can go over. So in case people are looking to make Wyvern 13 teams, I hope that I can at least make it a bit easier. I know it is pretty freaking hard. I've been farming Wyvern 12 for who knows how long, and I've been trying and error. So before you comment, like, I'm not saying like people are like this, but I'm just saying before you comment telling me to try this, try that, trust me, I've tried everything. I've even tried Sigrid on here, and Sigrid is like the Wyvern 13 queen, and that's why I built her. But unfortunately, she did not work, and I think I have an idea why. I've tried so many things, and the thing about making a Wyvern 13 team is that you have to kind of know where to put your investments, especially if you're really low on Molagora. So like, if you want to, like, let's say 3-star, right? Let's say you want to build Karen. Karen can, like, she's really good, right? But she requires a lot of Molagora, and that's the thing. That's what's kind of that's what kind of took me a long time to kind of make this team, is because I didn't know where to fully put my resources, didn't know where to kind of, or when to, or how to build them. So we'll go ahead and go over their gear. Like I said, the runs are probably already going in the background, so you already know who they are. But we'll go ahead and first tip I want to give out: build all water units. I know that's kind of like, well, duh, right? But I know some people that try to build speed teams as their first Wyvern 13 team, and I think that is a false way to go about it, because you look at, like, you're like, why aren't my Wyvern 13 team doing well? I see the same units, I'm doing like whatever, and if it's not working, it's more than likely the gear. That's kind of, and funny enough, this is why I'm making this, because I feel like my gear is so scuffed that anybody can make it. Anybody can make it. So we'll go ahead and start off with Chloe. Chloe, reason why I decided to build her, this is her stats. She actually kind of has decent health. I didn't actually mean to get that, but I like that she does have decent health, specifically for the reason that sometimes they don't land all the debuffs. So when it comes to debuff landing, if you don't have at least 2 debuffs, then the Wyvern will attack whoever. And if your heroes are not tanky enough, the Wyvern will end up killing that hero, because it'll attack 3 times, especially depending on how long the round has already been going, because every turn he gets, every time he attacks, he stacks attack. So it's good to have health on her. It is not bad. These are the upgrades I have on her. I don't even have her fully upgraded. That's the thing about this this hero, and what I like about her. This is the artifact I have on her, Daydream Joker, which is really excellent. So why did I choose her? Why did I choose this exclusive equipment, which decreases defense? The second skill is what makes her absolutely amazing, which is inflicts magic now for 3 turns. This effect cannot be resisted. You know what that means? That means that this skill, that means that you have 1 debuff guaranteed already, as long as she doesn't use it on the wave before. And that's something I want to talk about in a little bit. So, and then on top of that, when attacked, receives additional damage equivalent to 2% of the max health. This is Magic Nail. This is what the debuff does. And with a 25% chance of stun, that doesn't really matter. It's more about the 2% max health. So the part I love about this is that even, like, let's say Angelica, I'm using Angelica as my tank. Even with Angelica, she does her little wand thing. She does like 7k damage because of this debuff. This debuff gives her a chance to kind of shine, because even if she's a tank, she still does like not insane damage, right? Not 20,000 damage, but she does help doing damage. So yeah, and then third skill, stunning, which doesn't matter with the boss. With the waves, it's kind of okay, but boss doesn't matter. Decreased defense for 2 turns, 100%. That's 100%. All it needs to do is go through a resistance check. And then damage don't increase if when the enemy has magic now. So she doesn't have that much effectiveness, and I'm sorry that you have to see that. But funny enough, even though she has crap effectiveness, I see her land the defense break more than the defense breakers are, like the defense breakers I have there. Like, they're specifically there to defense break, and she's the one that lands it, which is super weird. Yes, like, everything can be better, but it's still working even with this scuff, right? So let's go ahead and go to the second one. I'm not going in any specific order. I'm just trying to kind of, depending who's coming next, right? So Luluka is the next one. Holy crap, I've fallen in love with this chick. So this is her skill ups. No skill ups, right? But as you can see with the pre-recorded runs, I'm only using her for her first skill. What does her first skill do? Attacks with intense force with a 50% chance to decrease defense. Damage dealt increases proportion to the amount of enemies' lost health. As 35% chance to grant an extra attack with the same skill. Extra attack can only be granted once per turn of the caster. And that's what the exclusive equipment is. Now people can argue that, oh, why don't you use the third skill or the exclusive equipment, that the third skill where it decreases attack, right? And you can argue that if you have the Mologoras for it, right? I do not have the Mologoras. Yes, it does have the decreased cooldown, but I feel like this is just, I've tried it before and it wasn't as consistent. And that's the thing. This is why I decided to make this video now, a month before the new hunt comes out. But I specifically chose this time to kind of showcase my team, specifically for the reason that it is extremely consistent now. And I feel like having it just on her first skill, she does insane damage with the first skill already, right? And yeah, like you can argue that this skill can help with Angelica surviving and whatnot, but I feel like there were so many times, and I've ran it, like I said, I've done so many trial and error, and I've seen times where he had like this much health and she decides to do her second skill when she could have killed, and then guess what, he does his AoE, end up killing somebody or something, and then we don't have enough damage, the run is dead when he had like this much health. So I've realized that just this overall is just better. She does already decent damage. She has the debuff, the really important debuff, which is defense break, and then she has a chance to attack again. So sometimes you'll see her do freaking 60k damage and then like 70k damage with the dual attack, or maybe even higher with just her turn, which is really insane. This is her artifact, of course. It's almost max, but I don't have the charms to do so. But these are her stats. This is like the best I can give her. I've tried. She has 101 effectiveness specifically because of the last awaken. She gets 12% awake, 12% effectiveness. I've tried moving stuff around. I tried, like, I even tried. I think I tried giving this one. No. One of these. I think it was this one. I think I tried giving this one to Crayon and then switching one of his gear here, and she got brought down to like 70% crit chance, and I was like, that won't be a big deal. It's a big deal. She like the runs kept losing consistently, and I was like, oh crap. And it was because she wasn't critting. So this is her build. She has 4k attack, which is decent. She has 168 speed, which speed is extremely important, especially in Wyvern 13. I feel like if you're going to be running at my team or anybody's team, you either run with the speed set or speed on boots. Sorry, I don't know why I couldn't say it. I noticed even before she got awakened, she was missing a lot of the defense bridge because it would get resisted. So I made sure to have her on hit. I wish I would, if I had her on the crit set, she'd be way higher on the crit chance, but I feel like her landing the defense break is more it's more important than anything. So these are the stats on these. Like I said, I wish they were better. They're like this one, I wish there was maybe more attack or something. Effectiveness is good. It landed on effect resistance, which is unfortunate. And then this one's okay. It landed on health again, which is not bad. Like I said, if he does end up hitting her, she does have a chance to live, but unfortunately, more than likely, she does end up dying. So that's unfortunate. But this girl is the one that brings out the damage. That's what I'm saying. Chloe is the one with the crucial debuffs plus damage. This girl is the debuff and the damage. Like, she's the damage output in this team. She does the most. So I couldn't take her out. I tried replacing her with Cigarette, did not work. Even with all her debuffs, even with all her damage, did not work. So this is just the best I can give her. I wish I had more Lulus to give her, but unfortunately no. Now, as for my tank. Okay, so this one took me a while to kind of figure out because I had Angelica for a while and I was like, I don't know if I should build her. I need Mogora to build. I don't really use, like, and I wouldn't use Angelica anywhere really. So I was like, where would I use her? I've tried using a whole bunch of Soul Weavers. I've tried so many things. Tanks. I tried Crow. I tried Crozet. I tried everything, but they would just die. They didn't have enough sustain, and I didn't have enough damage to end up killing the Wyvern before they ended up dying. So that kind of messed me up, and I was like, how can I make this work? And here's the thing about this team is that this artifact is extremely important. So when she gets attacked 3 times. That means that the ones with the highest attack she gets 42 freaking combat readiness boost. And that's the thing about this is that like Lulu she has the highest attack. And the weird thing is that I tried putting Luna in this team because I was like, man, all I need is defense breaks. I need consistent defense break. Luna has a defense break. She should fit well in this team. But when Idol's Cheer would activate, it would activate on Luna instead of Lulu, which is bad. I do not want that. I wanted Lulu to get it because she has the consistent first skill defense break. All Luna has is the third skill defense break, which will be who knows how many turns depending on how RNG wants to feel, right? So that's why I didn't choose her, if I didn't mention that, by the way. So this artifact is really important for this girl because it's to make the runs a lot more consistent. These are her stats, not the best. Like I said, she's only at 182. I tried taking this one off, but I saw that beefy 27% freaking health. I was like, there's no way I can take this off. It's too good. So yeah, I wish I had a better chest piece here, but gear, man. Gear. And then 11 speed there and health right there as well. I tried getting her as tanky as possible because the thing about being frontline, especially if you don't have anybody else, any other healer, they will die pretty quickly. And that's what you don't want, especially if you don't have the damage to kill the Wyvern on time. So having her with this, especially since she does have 2 heals already in her skills. I've tried Deanne, but she doesn't have any heals, and the only heal she would give off would be this heal right here, which without Idol's Cheer, the runs were like, it would fail like almost every time. So I was like, I couldn't do her. She has heals already built in. Even with this not skilled up, she still does the job. She has a barrier. She has immunity for herself in case she needs it. All you Angelica enthusiasts, you got it. You got her. And last but not least, Miss Seaside Bellona. Seaside Bellona, funny enough, I did not want to use her. I was like, I don't have the Mologoras for her. I didn't have the proper gear. I was like, I didn't know what to build her on. I was like, I just couldn't, I don't know. I just couldn't make her work even if I tried. But one day I was just sticking gear on her because I was like, you know what? Let me just stick gear on her. Let me, like, the first, I think this one, I'll show you slower in a little bit. The crit chance ones were the ones that stayed, and then the ring and boots were immunity because I wanted to try something in arena, like have her really slow but hit really hard. Every time we get attacked, she'd counter, but it didn't work. So I just kept it on her, and then I was like, wait, why don't I try using her, right? She does, of course, I know she does a lot of debuffs, right? But at the time being, I was, like I said, it is about where you want to put your resources, because you can't reset it. Like once you put them in, it's there, you know. So I was like, I was really scared, but this is, of course, I have Daydream Joker on all 3 of my attackers, right? So this is her gear. It is, I've tried so hard, right? I tried hard. I think this is the best gear I can give her. Maybe the helmet I can give a better one. I think this is actually the one I got for the Amazon. Funny enough. But this is it. She has 93 effectiveness. She has 100% crit chance. I know it looks very like weird because it's like it's not an official set. It's like 222, right? But this for some reason worked. She lands the target, and that's specifically why I ended it right here. She does a defense break constantly, and she does 100% chance to land the 2 debuffs, which I finally, after noticing, I'm like, okay, the runs are like almost there, so I just need to give it a bit more push, and this girl was the one that needed the push. Now, reason why this girl is really important, and if you didn't get her, I'm sorry, but they're 2 years in a row, unless you just started the game. This girl really helped out. Reason being is because of the fact that she kind of cuts in between. So all 3 of my attackers land a defense break. All 3 of them. And that's something I needed. I needed a consistent defense break. Sometimes it is not consistent though, because it is a 50% chance to land this, and then that's before even the resistance check. So having that being said, that does sometimes suck where she does counter a few times. And that's something like defense break, I don't even care about. I don't even care about the attack debuff. I only care about the defense break because that's where the damage output is at. Of course, the target does increase damage, whatever, but I feel like the defense break is more crucial. So having so many debuffs on this girl, why wouldn't you put on her, right? And I'm like, I should have done it sooner, but I was, like I said, I was scared. I didn't think I had the gear for her. I tried putting her on speed gear, did not work. I didn't like the damage she put out there. But this is kind of the final form for her, specifically for Wyvern 13, because Wyvern 13, it's a bit more trickier. It is like you have to beat the boss at a fast pace, specifically because, like I said, every time he attacks, he gains more attack. That's something I really wanted to get down, was Wyvern 13, because I'm going to be farming Wyvern 13 for the rest of my life. And just in case you're kind of curious, you're like, I don't think you farm that much. That's how many I have. That's how many of the freaking Drake Claws I have. And that's kind of showing how much I do farm. I actually had 80 leaves and I'm down to 9, which I'm being very, very, very touchy about. But that's my Wyvern 13 team. I really wanted to get this video out there for a really long time because I feel like I'm one of the last ones. I feel like I seen everybody like, man, this is how, and of course the whales are like YDCB, he did his video of Wyvern 13 and his is like insane. He has like insane gear. He does insane and this is kind of more, if I can do it, that means y'all can. So the recording stopped for my phone, but I'm going to have the background still going on. I don't know how I was working, but anyways, if that's kind of what I was going for. If I can do it, then y'all can do it. And I feel like even with the crappy gear, even with the scallops not being skilled up all the way, right? Now, one can argue not everybody has these units, and yes, you're correct. They're all nat 5s besides Angelica, and I'm sorry about that. But I've tried so many things, and that's the thing. That's something that the one thing I would advise y'all is, if you want to build a Wyvern 13 team, this is what I would advise you. Kind of look through your box, see what you have, consider what I've talked about in this video, which is what's crucial: the debuffs, speed, the stats. You know, you need to have X amount of effectiveness, especially if you're relying a lot on that person to land a debuff. If that person has a like 100% activation rate. This is my team. I think this is the best that it will be, and at least with these heroes, unless like I said, I keep upgrading their skills and whatnot throughout time. But for now, this is a team. It's been very consistent, and that's something that I've been really, really, really kind of trying to get down. So anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what heroes y'all use for Wyvern 13. I know this is one of the biggest hurdles that I've tried to jump over for a long time. Like same thing for Abyss 83. Abyss 83 took me extremely long time, and Wyvern 13 was kind of no different because I had to kind of tweak things, and I didn't know if I had to have a specific speed or what heroes to use, or should I build this 3-star, should I build whatever. And then it was just a lot of looking for videos here and there, what works best for me, what works in what's more consistent. And it was just so much. It was headaches after trying after trying after trying after trying. And so don't think you're alone. It is something that we all deal with, I feel. And hopefully this, like I said, hopefully this video does help. So anyways, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Every like, comment, subscription is appreciated. And I'll see you on the next video or stream. Alright, peace.